Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Kalimdor Cup. Today I'm going to explain the techniques I used to hit gold on my first runs through these races. Hopefully they haven't changed the courses too much. So here we are at the Winter Wander. We're going to begin with the normal course. You'll notice I prepare by tipping my camera up a little bit. This is so that I don't run into that first little hill right there. Get going fast with a parasurge forwards, then spend as you turn until you get to this first boost here. Try to spend vigor at the beginning of one turn so that it lasts to the end of the next turn. That's a bit of a tricky curve there, so it may need practice. And then spend in between the boosts again. And then be careful through this part here because it's very easy to run into things. There are several trees which are just off the route and which will catch you up. This one here gets me all the time. Now don't be afraid to coast through these bits up ahead because a really tricky turn is coming. Through the boost, a little past it, and then skyward as steeply as possible. And turn immediately. And watch out because you have a couple more sharp turns coming right here. Now skyward and watch out for that tree on the right. As you can see, they give you plenty of time, so don't be afraid to keep going if you make a mistake. Now let's get into the advanced course. Again, tilt your camera up as you start. You'll want the same parasurge forwards to get your speed up. Hold your vigor, now spend twice. Don't leave too much of a gap in between. Timing on these are sort of important if you don't want to end up running into trees because you're going too fast on the turns. If you spend in the right places, you can get 2 turns out of the same vigor charge. Now squeeze through there, skyward, and then watch these trees because most of them will catch you. Skyward there, watch that tree. Now I lose a little bit of speed doing this, so maybe don't hold your vigor spend quite as long as I did. You may need to increase your mouse sensitivity through some of these ruins if it's too tight. Skyward at the very last second here, and you can get all the way up on one charge. Then don't forget to turn at the top. Here's another sharp turn coming. Take that a little tighter than I did if you can. Skyward here and watch those trees. If you can't seem to come in under time, then take a break because this one is pretty difficult. Okay, on to the reverse course. I'm not actually going to show you my winning run because this one was faster up until the end. You'll see what I mean. Again, tip your nose up. Now speed, speed, speed on down this. And then hold and skyward. Line up your turn and then spend. Then skyward again and immediately go straight down because you have to take this arch at speed, and if you're not low enough, then you'll hit the ground. Keep your speed up through this. You can hit the bottom edge of those rings if you need to. Watch out for that tree there, that's a killer. And skyward around this tree. The timing here is critical. You need to get all the way around that turn before your vigor runs out. Now kind of hold through there. Skyward, you can hit just the top of that ring if you have to. A lot of these turns here need to be really wide. Not this wide. If you miss that vigor back there, it's not too much of a problem because you do need to time these last ones precisely. Now skyward, surge forward immediately, and don't run into that tree maybe. Let's try that again. So happy racing everyone, and don't forget to spend your badges before the vendors disappear.